Before starting, I want to say Ramadan Karim to all the Muslim around the world. Um, Today is the first day of the Ramadan this month, which is we all have been waiting with a lot of excitement. Um, it's finally here. So um, hope we're gonna start it in the best way, and we start it with the name of God, and we're gonna finish it, inshallah, with the help of God. You know, I hope God is gonna accept all our praise, our du'as, and God forgive us all our sins. So Ramadan Mukarim, Ramadan Mubarak to everybody out there. Um, Today, I really would love to talk about some things that really happened, that took place 2 weeks ago at my working place. You know, there was a guy who just um, came to my working place. He's just start working, there. So um, I'm that kind of guy. When I'm working, like I'm off. Like I always put the mini headphone in my ears. So like I'm out. Like I don't want to talk to no one. Don't try to talk to me. Don't try to distract me because I'm in another world. Like I'm there trying to get, what God get for me. So don't try to talk to me. I'm not gonna talk to you. That's it. All my colleagues know that about me. But this guy, when he arrived there, he saw me walking. So you know, he came to me. He asked me some question because he also was new in the country. Like he was asking me some question, like what he should do, like some advice. When you're new, of course you want to make friends with some people. So I always give him some advice. So unfortunately, after 2 weeks, he got fired from my working place. I don't know what was the reason. I didn't ask him, to be honest. So one day I was walking, and then he came to me and said, "Bro, unfortunately, I'm out. Like I've been fired." So I felt so sorry, man. I felt really, really so sorry for him. I suddenly, like I said, oh my God, like from the bottom of my heart, I really felt him. I said, bro, I'm really so sorry, man. You know, and because I really felt him, man. I really did. So you know, when I was saying him, don't worry, God is great, like everything will be okay. He suddenly said, bro, don't worry, man. Like at least they don't take my life from me. When he said that, bro, come on, man. Like I looked him in the eyes. I said, wow. Like I said, wow, man. I was speechless. I did not have any other word to say. Because like this guy here, he just get fired from work, you know. And like I'm trying to lift him up. I'm trying to say to him, you know what, don't worry, man, God is great. And so then he said, bro, at least they don't take my life. And then after that he said, bro, I gotta go, man. So he said to me, be safe. I said, bro, be safe. God is great. Everything will be okay. So when he was walking through the door, you know, I called his name and I said, bro, thank you, man. And he laughed. Like he laughed. He smiled. He knew that he taught me some lesson. So for me, that guy just came to my working place. Just, God sent him to my working place just to teach me that lesson. Like I needed it. I needed that moment. I needed that lesson. And I really, like, I took it from my heart, man. That thing. Like that thing he said. At least they don't take my life. You understand? Like you, me, you know, I'm asking us right now. Me, you, what is our excuse? What is our excuse, man? Because right now we are lucky enough to have a life, and we also get a job if you get one. Like we have a job if we get one. So like thank God, man. That was so deep, man. So that's exactly what I really want to talk about. Faith. Faith. That guy have faith, man. That guy has faith. Faith, man. That guy has faith in his heart. That is all what he has. Faith. So, like I think in life you really need faith. If you like all of us, we need faith. Every one of us need faith. We really need it. You know, um, I think we really do need faith. We truly need faith if we want to have the dream. Like if we really want to live the life we are dreaming to live tomorrow, like we really need faith. Faith is necessary, man. Faith is really necessary. We all need it. Like you need it, I need it, every one of us need it. Like we all need it, man. Faith is necessary. Faith is trusting God um, in His process. You need to trust God in His process, His timing. Everything is about timing, man. God, like sometimes we really try to hurry things up. Like we don't have patience. Like we can't see things to happen in our life, but we don't know. Everything is about time, and God has His own timing. So as a human being, we really have to you know be able to wait for God in order to go and get it for ourselves, because we will never be able to try to like be able to get it for ourselves if we don't have if God did not help us or make it happen for us. So really need faith. We really do. Because faith does not make things be easy. Faith make them possible. Like whatever you're trying to achieve in your life, whatever, you know or it doesn't matter how tough the situation you are right now, like how difficult it is, you know um, always have faith, because you, me, none of us is in control. God is in control. So we gotta always um, trust God and leave everything in His hands. We always, you know I think faith is always having hope when there's no way out. Like when there's no way out, when you don't see anyhow that you like these things, or the things that you're trying to achieve will become possible, or you will have it. Like you still gotta have faith, man. Faith is to um you know I think faith is returning to God. Like give everything to God, go back to God. Like go back to God and say to God, you know what, I'm here, I'm nothing without you, I'm here, like take me, whatever you do in my life, I'm okay with it, I'm gonna go along with it. Just I'm here, man, I'm the front of you, take me. You know me better than like I know myself. You know what is good for me. you know like whatever you do for me, I'm ready to take it. Like I'm available to go along with it. I think you know faith is just give your life to God. Just give Him to your life, man. because he knows what is good for you and what is not good for us. You know, what I really think is like it's really good to have dreams and goals, but the goals and dreams, I mean, God really get for you is bigger than yours. Like, and the things that God really get for you is are really better than like the things you are trying to get or the things you really want. Like as a human being, we always want the good things, and but sometimes the good things that we want are really not good for us. God knows that. That's why sometimes God never give us what we really want. Like he really because he knows that those things are really not good for us, so he keep them. Like we praying, asking God, but he keep them. Like he never give it to us because he knows that it not maybe maybe we will have it, but he knows that it's not the right time for us to have it. So that's why I say always try to um, wait for God timing. Like have patience to wait for God timing. Because God always does things in the right time in the right moment. So always be able to relax, chill, like sit down, relax, chill, and let Him do it. Like let Him does it for you. He knows what is better for you. So it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Like the moment, like how difficult the situation you're living right now. It really doesn't matter. It just preparing you to go to the next level. To it preparing you to get what really God get for you. Um, you know, I think we all like we need to try to you know um, talk to God and pray, like always praying and talk to Him, even though He gave us any like no signs that we have been hurt. We still have to like have to pray. We still have to call Him and talk to Him every day. Faith is continuing, like to never give up, never ever give up, even when you get to the point where you might bite your own teeth. Like maybe you are very hungry or you are very tired because of the tough situation you are living right now. You still have to keep the faith. You still have to have that faith. Faith is to continue to dream and believing that they will come true. Like they will come true, even when they seems to be impossible to achieve. Faith is to keep dreaming and believing that those dreams one day they will come true, even though those dreams that you have seems to be impossible to achieve. you know you still have to keep the faith and believe, like believe that those dreams one day they will come true. I think faith is really not to worry about anything. Like when you have faith and your faith is really true from your heart and it's really strong as you say it is, you start to not worry about anything, like anything, because then you will get to the point you will know that you are not in control. Like God is in control. If you were in control you would not ask God, and if you were in control you would not pray. You will just go out of there and get it for yourself. If all of us were in control, everything that we need we will just get out of there and get it for us. We don't need to pray, we don't need to ask to nobody. And in this life, don't ask to nobody, man. Ask just to God. Because whatever you are asking to other people, God get it. God get it. So don't run back to anybody. Just ask God directly. Because God is going to give you directly. Whatever you're asking God for. And whatever you're praying for. And anytime you make a prayer, you ask God, or you ask Him something, or you pray to Him. You know what He does? Like, let's say, okay, God, I want a wonderful life. I want to have the best spouse, or I want to be able to have houses, cars, have a happy life. He already boxed that things that you ask and save it. He already saved it. It's coming. It's in the way coming. But the problem of many of us that we don't know how to wait, or maybe we don't mean like our prayers. We don't mean them for real. We kind of pray. We just say, I'm asking God, I'm praying, but at the point of time, we just try like kind of quick, like we give up. If we don't see what we're praying for, we just give up. We don't want to keep asking or like keep praying. In life you really like, even though you don't see the things, you still have to, like you still have to keep praying, man, and ask God. I think faith, like, I mean, in whatever, like whatever you're going through, like whatever you're really going through, like how it doesn't matter how tough it is you're going through, I just want to tell you, it's really just temporary. It's just temporary. It's just temporary. You need that moment to go through of that moment, because that moment is going to prepare you, like it's preparing you, for what God gets for you. It's getting you ready, it's preparing you to get to the another level. So if you just keep the faith at that moment, like that difficult moment that you're going through, one day you will sit in a corner, or you will sit by yourself and thank yourself for keeping the prayer, like for kept the prayer, because that difficult moment is really preparing you for what you ask God for. So always keep the faith, man. I think faith is believing the unseen things that God has really for you. Faith is like believing. You know, um, so many people they always believe only when they see the things, like when the things are evidence in front of us, in their eyes. But if you have faith, you really gotta like believe the unseen things. You know, like you believe that, like the things that you pray and you ask God for, like those things are coming, even though they got not show you sign that those things are coming. You still have to, have to have the faith that those things are really coming. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't care. I really don't care how you call him. Like, if you call him Allah, or if you call him Dio, or if you call him God, or if you call him Jah, but you gotta call him every day and talk to him. You really gotta call him every day and talk to him, because God, he really does want to hear from you. He really does want to hear from you, because you are his servant, like you are his child, and God really loves you, man. God really loves you. So every day you gotta call him. You really gotta call him. And he's your creator. Like he created you. So, he created you. He set you in this world. So, you gotta always call him, man. And I'm saying, like, you better get back to him before it's gonna be too late. Before it's gonna be too late. Trust me. Like, you gotta get back to God. Get back to him and give him your life. Because that moment, it's really coming. If you haven't it yet, if you do not have it yet, that moment is really coming. That moment, it's coming when God will, you want it or you don't want it. That moment is coming when God will totally have your undivided attention. He will have it because he will make the things going for you that you will not have any other choice but just turn back to him. You will not have any other choice but turn back to him, because what he's gonna do is he gonna totally take away everything and everyone from you. He has the power to do that, and he will take away everything and everybody, like, away from you. So it's gonna be just you and him, just you and him, just you guys alone, your creator and you. Because trust me, God is gonna take everyone, like everything. You will not have anything else but just yourself.